Hey everyone, PupskerFN here, and today in Fortnite we're going to go over some of the new stuff in this Fortnitemares update, mainly some of the NPCs and the enemy bosses around the map. First and foremost, I love this season because we have Scooby Doo, Shaggy, the entire Scooby gang. Fortnitemares overall is great. So Scooby Doo and ya boy over here, okay? Shaggy and Scooby over here in this section of the map over by Bugs Water Beach, right? What you want to do is you have to hire Scooby Doo for a quest, but for Shaggy, there's also a quest, need help, and all you really need to do is make him a burger. All you have to do is grab all of the burger parts. I don't even think you have to grab them. You just kind of pick them up by running near them. And then you go over here, you grill the burger, and then you pick up the burger. I know, it's pretty difficult. All the quests have markers, so it's very easy. Then you give it over to Shaggy, and boom, there you go. That is the quest. You can, I think, technically keep doing it every match if you want 10k XP, and then you can just hire Scooby if you ever want. So again, that's just down here. Now we'll go over to Daphne, and she's over at Viney Shafts. Okay, once you go over to this location in Viney Shafts, you will talk to Daphne. She actually has a quest as well. Essentially, her stuff got stolen. Now, who do you think stole it? We have to go find and help Daphne. Well, we already found her. And it, on the map, links to over here. You can see in the top right over there, the mini-map shows the little quest marker all the way over there up on the mountain there. So, guess what? We're gonna run all the way over there, up on the mountain. So give me a second to actually do that. There we go. Once we get over here, we find Mothman. The Mothman is in Fortnite. I think it's pretty cute. You just have to interrogate the Mothman. Goes on about how he just wanted to be a part of the gang. Sad times. And then that is the quest completed for Daphne. You don't actually have to go back to her or anything like that. So let's go say hi to Fred over here at Ranger's Rest, or at least near Ranger's Rest. Everyone, the next NPC we have in the Scooby Gang is Fred, again, right over here by Ranger's Rest, right here. So what is going on here? He needs help, and you have to essentially run around and collect parts for the mystery machine because it has broken down. So the quest markers for this one, it's a little weird. I think you just have to run over here to get some of the broken parts. Okay, no, it is just along the roadway. The quest markers are just straight up a little borked. Either way, collect the parts down the roadway. They kind of pop up when you get over here. So I think no matter what, they just spawn around the base. What he needs is scrap piles and then the tires. So there were 2 tires over there, right, as we walked over here. And then we have a scrap pile, scrap pile, scrap pile. That might be the last scrap pile over here, because we need 3 scrap piles and 2 tires. Grab the 2 tires on the way in, and then that's the final scrap pile. Last but not least, you'll just want to run back on over to your boy Fred and hand in the parts, and then bada bing bada boom, you are all good for the mystery machine. And then you get your 10,000 experience, and again, you can do that every match if you're really dedicated, but you have to remember everyone else can also do it, so it just turns into kind of a fight. So yeah, let me know, hopefully that helped. On to the next one, which is, oh, Velma, just over here. Everyone, here's Velma on the map. She's right over in this location in the middle of the map, right here. Her quest is actually, I think, the simplest of them all. She needs to find her magnifying glass to, help solve mysteries. It's very easy. It's just up here. You just run upstairs. You're like, oh, she has a magnifying glass. Her glasses. She can't find anything without her glasses. Then you go over to Velma, help her out, and that is actually literally it. So one of the easiest ones is definitely Velma. A couple other things I did want to show off. I'll show off Ghostface, Jason Voorhees, as well as Doja Cat. So quickly, let's take a look at Ghostface. Okay, everybody, this is a post by Fortnite with 2 R's on Instagram. These are all of the general spawn locations for the last call Ghostface item. The TLDR is you use the phone booth, you turn into Ghostface, and you get the last call mythic item. Turns you into Ghostface, and it's a melee weapon. You can run a bit faster with it and slash people. So I will try to get up a like me actually finding Ghostface, but these are all the possible spawn locations, I believe, as of right now. So yeah, let me know what you think, everybody. Okay, everyone, this is Jason Voorhees. He spawns over in creepy camps in the top left section over here. Let's quickly take him out to see what you get, and he just teleported behind me. Didn't actually know he could do that, not gonna lie. I did not know he could teleport, but all you need to do is slowly take him out. He's not that strong, as long as you can run away a little bit. He's actually kind of weak, so just make sure to backpedal. You can run past him and then reload your weapon as you slowly back away. Just aim for headshots to make it a little easier. Oh, he jumps. I didn't know he jumped. You can also just like get him stuck when he's on the top floor. Look at him, he's helpless. And then he just seems like kind of a silly goose, right? Like, look at that. Boop. And what does Jason Voorhees drop? He actually drops a high stakes legendary shotgun, as well as a slurp juice, mythic, legendary, I don't know, slurp juice right there. So not too shabby. I believe there's also a possible Ghostface spawn down here, if you were curious, but looks like it didn't spawn in this time. And that's just kind of how that is. Either way, let's go check out the other NPC, Doja Cat. Okay, everybody, if you're curious about where Doja Cat spawns, she spawns either up here, right in this section here, and that's where I ran, and she was not there. She also spawns here over in Gordy Gate, and she also spawns down here in Freaky Fields. You take her out, you get some loot, and then she becomes, I think, your ally. Either way, there's also possibly the Carver boss over in Viney Shafts. That's the last one I quickly wanted to talk about. But other than that, that's everything for some of the NPCs, enemies, Scooby Gang in Fortnite. I just quickly wanted to go over some of those final enemies. I was more interested in Jason Voorhees, but I'm just not going to restart games to find Doja Cat. Either way, Carver over in Viney Shafts, Jason Voorhees in Creepy Camps, and Doja Cat spawning over in this area, spawning over in this area, or spawning over in this area. If there's anything you want to add, let me know. Check out all the spooky areas like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right, 6. I haven't even looked at Pumpkin Pass yet. So check everything out. Let me know what you think, everyone. If you want to support the channel, sub, like, and use Epic Games creator code PUPSKER. Thanks, everybody.